What's going on, fellas? Today we're back at it again with another video. Now today we're going to be talking about TikTok clothing brands. But before we get into all that, last video I was getting clowned. Someone commented 4 likes in 3 days with 10k subs is crazy. Someone else commented 10k subs with 25 likes in 4 days is nasty. You keep going though. And someone else commented 43 likes, 4 days, 10k subs. Damn, I feel bad for you, honestly. And it's like, bro, what do you mean you feel bad for me? What? And the other one before that, it was 4 days is nasty. You keep going though. That's like some crazy backhanded compliment. But anyway, drop a like on this video so I don't get clowned. So let's get into it. So recently everyone has been dogpiling on TikTok clothing brands. They've been around for a couple years now.
Mine as well. The use of brand is getting misused a lot, and the fact that it's completely oversaturated with a bunch of copy and paste brands.
Biggest issue is the oversaturation problem. Starting your own clothing brand is now seen as an easy side hustle or a quick way to make some money. Many people who are not even into streetwear are getting into the industry to try and dropship products, to try and scam people and just make a quick buck with no appreciation for the culture.
If you've ever been on TikTok, you've probably seen a couple of them. They usually follow the same cookie cutter formula. It usually involves someone coming up with the idea to start a clothing brand. They come up with the name, then they make a mock-up for their hoodie or whatever they're selling. They order a sample of the clothes that they're going to drop. They announce the release date. They then post a video of a ton of labels coming out of a shipping label printer. Because they're getting so much orders, they proceed to post a photo on the gram of them laying on top of all their orders, rinse and repeat. I think a lot of the criticism is actually deserved because everyone is doing the same thing and there's absolutely no originality at all. Like, I could probably find 5 videos of the people doing the exact same things that I just mentioned that every single clothing brand is doing. Also, a lot of the clothes that these clothing brands are making just look extremely similar to one another. Like, there is no originality at all. It's all basic stuff that came off of like Alibaba. The crazy thing is that everyone is trying to do the exact same thing Hellstar did and try to replicate the same success and formula that they used to blow up. Also, their designs are the exact same to Hellstar, which is just insane. So a lot of people have tried to copy Hellstar and their success, but they are absolutely failing because they try to do the exact same formula that they have with the designs and everything. Now, copying another brand could work. For example, Broken Planet has done that to Cactus Plant Flea Market. They've stolen their like whole aesthetic with their designs, but they've changed it up a bit and their aesthetic is more like a space themed one, and Cactus Plant is more like just regular stuff for whoever they're collabing with. Usually you have to find a way to switch it up, and what these other brands are doing is they're not doing anything to switch it up at all. It's all the same. Like, they find very cheap manufacturers in Alibaba and they go with them. They give them like a logo, slap their logo and flames on a tracksuit and call it a day, and they wonder why they get no sales because they put absolutely no effort into the design. And another thing is that Hellstar already has that brand recognition, so why are they going to go with your brand that has 0 name recognition? No one's going to know and be like, hey, Nice City, I like that brand. No one's going to say that because no one knows what your brand is. You have no branding, and that's what you need when like people rather buy Hellstar or your brand. Like, they could buy Hellstar for $80 or your brand for $80, and people already know Hellstar, so they'll just go with Hellstar. It doesn't make sense to go with your brand. Like, I'm gonna just look into this brand real quick, but this brand just started like a day ago, and their logo and everything is already super played out. They literally stole their logo from Divide the Youth. Like, that's Divide the Youth on the right, that's them on the left, and they just straight up stole their logo. They're already played out before even launching their clothes. Like, I could literally just go on Depop, pick up a hoodie from Divide the Youth that already has that brand recognition for like $30. They're probably going to be taxing for the feature for this hoodie, so like, why not just get a used Divide the Youth hoodie which already has that brand recognition, you feel me? Also, their logo is straight up a font. They literally didn't even change nothing. I could literally go on Google right now and recreate their whole logo in within like 5 seconds. I literally pressed 2 buttons on my computer and I remade their logo. That's kind of crazy. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That like a majority of these clothing brands, and I'm sure there's plenty of ones out there that put a lot of effort into their clothing and stuff, but a lot of them are just plain straight up cash grabs. Like, you know, there was absolutely no effort or thought put into their logo of that brand that I just showed you guys. And I know a lot of clothing brands reference other pieces, but they actually change things up when they reference. Like, that's why Balenciaga is so popular, because they change things up. Or sometimes other brands might show homage to something, but this time right here, what I just showed you guys, they just straight up ripped it and changed absolutely nothing about it. You know that these guys have absolutely no creative direction to their brand, and it's literally just a shameless cash grab that the TikTok algorithm pushed out to people because it's trendy right now. But there's always room for improvement. I'm not saying that they should quit making clothes, because that is bad. I think they should just look deeper into the culture and stuff like that, because there's always room for improvement, and they could actually get the ball rolling if they come up with some great designs. If you guys do see a good clothing brand or something that catches your eye, make sure to give them like a follow or something, because that probably helps them out a lot if you do see a good one in the oversaturated market that is clothing. But anyway guys, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's freaking get it.